Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're not a part of the family, please subscribe down below before we get into the video. Today's video is actually a fully drugstore Valentine's Day makeup look. Like, what? Fully drugstore? Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. One product is not drugstore, but 99% of this look, you guys, is drugstore. So you guys can pick up any of these products at your local drugstore for this look if you guys are going out on Valentine's Day, or even if you're not and you just want to do your makeup to be cute at home. Like, definitely go for it, girl. But I hope you guys enjoy this look and the fact that it's a drugstore mostly. Many updates on the head tea party when I opened the video. I asked you guys, not my last video, but the video before that, I asked you guys what you think about it. Most of you guys love tea party, but a few of you guys don't. Kinda has brought me to the decision of putting it on the back burner. But if you guys would like to see this drugstore Valentine's Day makeup look, then just keep on watching. So guys, this is probably gonna be the last video with my straight hair because literally I am becoming over it. I'm ready to start back working out. That's my main thing, and my scalp is getting like extremely itchy. Probably the last video. I think I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow. It's been, got my hair done 30th, I think, so it's only been like a week and 3 days at this point, but like I said, I can't take it. So the first product that I'm going to be using is the Covergirl TruBlend Base Business Skin Primer, and it's in a moisturizing one. So I've never, oh wow, it just like spilled out. It's super like runny. I've never used this primer before, and I really haven't been using primers period recently because I kind of just want to use the least amount of like skin products on my face, you know, to cut down on breakouts and stuff like that. But I wanted to do a full video, all the steps or most of the steps for this Valentine's Day look. So I was actually contemplating on whether or not I even wanted to do a Valentine's Day look because I don't have a Valentine. I'm just like, it's not like I'm gonna really be using this look. Then I thought about, you guys might want a look or some inspiration or whatever, but I'm more than likely going to be in the house. So that made my skin really white. Do not use that primer by itself. For foundation, I'm going to use the Revlon Candid Glow Moisture Glow Anti-Pollution Foundation in the shade 500. If you guys want to see a review of this foundation, I did do one. I will link it in the corner of this video. I'm just gonna pump it directly to the face. You can do it however you want. You can pump it on the back of your hand, whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brush from, I think it's Nabella, I'm not sure, that collection, and I just think it's fitting, you know, it's pink. So what are you guys' plans for Valentine's Day? I would love to know. When is Valentine's Day actually? It's on a Friday. Oh, that's a perfect day for Valentine's Day. I feel like all the restaurants are going to be packed, reservations, all of that, the movies, all of that stuff I'm sure would be super packed. So the look that I'm doing today is basically the makeup look I would wear if I was going out. For concealer, I'm going to use the Covergirl TruBlend Undercover Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I contemplated on whether or not I wanted to use this or the e.l.f. concealer because both of those are really good concealers, very similar. The only reason why I chose this one over the other one, both of them, like I said, are really similar, really nice concealers, is because this one is a better color for me. Like as far as highlighting, I think I got the Too Light version of the e.l.f. concealer, and that concealer is the 16-hour Camel concealer. So if you plan to pick up any of these products before the weekend, then you can decide on which one you want to get. I'm just using something that's not too much lighter than my skin tone. I really need to clean my brushes. Like, every single brush is dirty. I need to do that probably after I finish this video. It's actually 1:14 p.m. and I'm planning on posting this video today, so literally as soon as I'm done, I need to go to Starbucks and start editing. So I'm just using whatever is left on the brush in these other places. It gives a more natural highlighted look because it's not like you apply concealer in those areas, you just are moving it there, you know. For powder, I'm going to be trying a new powder, but a really good powder is the Covergirl Undercover powder as far as like drugstore. But this is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear 3-in-1 setting powder. It's actually talc free and it's good for sensitive skin. It has 3 different shades in here. It has a pinker one, yellow, and then a white one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the yellow one. Hopefully this is a good powder. I don't know if I would try something new for Valentine's Day as far as powder, just in case, you know, like photos and stuff like that. I'm just trying this kind of for the tutorial. I more than likely would use my Laura Mercier powder, but that's not drugstore. So powder is something that's a little bit more like finicky. Like you don't want to be having flashback or something if y'all take photos, or you want something that's really gonna help your makeup last throughout the night. But yes, I'm so ready to wash my hair. So ready. I think I'm gonna do a video of like putting my hair back, my curls back to normal. All right, so we are powdered up. The base is looking pretty good. We're going to now add bronzer. I'm going to use the Maybelline City bronzer. It's a bronzer and contour palette. It's a bronzer and contour powder. I'm using the shade 300. I'm using this because it's a really good bronzer, and I didn't want to use, you know, the one that I literally always use when it comes to like drugstore looks, and that's the NYX bronzer. But this one is really good as well. And I really use bronzer. Well, you guys already know this, but just in case you're new to my videos, I use bronzer for my contour as well, because I just feel like brown warm tone shades look a whole lot better on my skin tone than like grayish cool tone shades that are typically used for contour. That's just my preference. You definitely can go in with a contour powder to really just sculpt the cheeks. It's not that it looks bad or anything on me, I just way prefer bronzer powders on me. But every now and then, if I want to like really beat my face, I might use a contour powder. But I honestly really don't even own contour powders, so I would have to dig to find one. Anyway, let's move on to brows. So I'm going to use the Covergirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in the shade Rich Brown. You guys see me use this a lot. It's a really great drugstore brow product. I use Rich Brown and Soft Brown. Like I will toggle between the two. Just so happened that I just ran out of Soft Brown, but they're both really nice shades. Rich Brown and Soft Brown is really good if you have brown hair. I'm pretty sure Rich Brown would look good even if you have black hair as well. But I am going to fill in my brows and be right back with you guys, because this is gonna take forever. So I just filled in my brows, and now I'm going to use the Covergirl concealer that I used underneath my eyes. I'm going to use this to clean up my brows. Now you guys normally see me use the NARS. I'm trying to stick with the plan of fully drugstore, but I already have one product that I'm gonna have to use because I don't have anything drugstore for that step. But for everything else, I'm going to do drugstore. And it would be even better if I was using like drugstore brushes. I have some drugstore brushes, but to do the complete look, I would still need some Sigma brushes. Like, I'm saying that because this will be a brush that I need. I'm just so comfortable with this brush to clean up my brows. I love the shape, but you could definitely use an angled brush to clean up your brows. This is just my comfort zone with this brush. I'm just blending this out with another brush. This one's from A Dose of Colors. All right, and now we're going to prime our eyelids. I'm using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Cream Liquid Eyeshadow. You can get Wet n Wild, I know for sure, at Walgreens. I actually have done other, I don't know how many I've done, but I know for sure I did one last year of Valentine's look is what I'm talking about. So I'll link them below or in the corner of this video at the end, so you guys can check those out if you would like more pink inspiration. I think the other one I did was more pink. This one I'm gonna do more, I don't know, I really don't have an idea, to be honest. But yeah, so we're just gonna go with whatever I come up with this palette. I'm using the Covergirl TruNaked Sunsets palette. Really beautiful colors. I feel like it's perfect for like that rosy pink vibe. But I'm going to go first in with the bronzer that I used on my cheeks. I'm going to use this as my transition color in the crease, just to help the other shadows in this palette look a lot more wearable, because a lot of them are pretty bold. Super easy trick to kind of just mesh your eye look together. So for the outer corner, I'm going to gonna start with this shade and we're going to apply this to the outer corner. It's gonna add like some dimension. But you know what? I just realized I have a blush or some blushes that I wanted to try from Covergirl. I'm just blending. This brush that I'm using is from ColourPop actually. It's the E17 brush. Which, okay, so the ColourPop thing. I was gonna pick like a lot of ColourPop stuff. Well, not a lot, but like a few ColourPop stuff. But let me know if you guys think that is drugstore now, because before I knew it wasn't because you couldn't get it at a store, but now it's at Ulta. And I don't know, I kind of feel like Ulta is a drugstore place as well, because it's like half drugstore and half luxury makeup, like more expensive makeup. So what do you guys think? I'll put up a little poll so you guys can let me know. Do you think that that's drugstore? Because I kind of do, but I know a lot of people don't go to Ulta or have never been to Ulta. So let me know what you guys think, because ColourPop has some bomb stuff, like super bomb stuff. Okay guys, I'm getting excited. We're going to now go into the shade that was right next to the one that we just used. It's more of like a purpley color. We're going to apply this pretty heavily on our lower lash line. Make it super fun. Ooh, that's pretty. You can apply it as heavily as you want, because we're literally about to blend this out, and it'll give it a nice fade, especially when we put on mascara and stuff. So, and I'm gonna go in with the same brush that we used for that shade in the outer corner, and that's gonna kind of tie in the look to the upper lash line. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the lid shade, and the best tip I can do for when you want to do two different lid shades on the lid is to use two different lid brushes, because I've tried the like doing one shade on one side of the brush and then flipping it around. It always gets jumbled, I feel like, after a while. So we're gonna start with this shade right here. It's like a shimmery version of the one that we just put on our lower lash line, and I'm going to apply this to like the center of the lid. Oh, this doesn't have a mirror. I keep trying to use this. I'm having to grab this other palette that I have. And then two brushes also helps after you've applied these shades, and then it's time for you to blend. So the next shade, we're going to go with this lighter shade. It's like a light pink, and I'm gonna apply this to the inner part of our lid. Okay, so now you want to go back and kind of just do a back and forth motion of blending. So I'm going in with the shade we used on the center lid, and I'm kind of blending that into the light pink shade. And the reason why you want to do this is to give it like an ombre look, like going from light to dark almost. Helps it look more seamless. These are really pigmented shades, so you have to have like a light hand almost. Then we're going to take this same shade that we used in the inner corner and apply it to the inner corner on the lower lash line. But I also want to say this is kind of just one look. There's so many looks that you can create, and keep in mind, like, whatever your husband or boyfriend or whatever likes, you probably want to keep that in mind too. Like if they love when you wear like a smoky eye or something, do a smoky eye. Like you don't necessarily have to do this look. Just keep in mind of your scenario, you know. Now finding drugstore lashes in my collection might be difficult, but I think I have some. I found some. I'm gonna use the Ardell Double 113 lashes. They're like long and wispy. I forgot I bought these. I bought these one random day that I was in Ulta. I honestly wish I had like a little heart sticker that I could put on my face, but that's too much, right? That's too much. That would just be fun for the video. Like I wouldn't expect y'all to do that for the date or nothing. So I kind of always do like this really thin line of eyeliner on top of my lashes just to make them like more seamless. I'm using the Honest Beauty liquid eyeliner in black, and this is, you can get this from Target, and I just quickly apply like a super thin line to my upper lash line just to help the lashes blend. Now I'm going to go in with mascara. This is probably the most important part because it hides a lot of like the really smokiness under the eyes. Sometimes to really make like the smokiness on your under eyes show up, put it lower than you actually think, because when you go in with mascara, it hides a lot of it. So I still wanted some of the pink to peek through. I'm just using the Revlon So Fierce mascara, one of my favorites. I'm applying it to the lower and upper lashes. You can see like a huge difference like before and after on how like the pink is so slight now, like underneath the eye, versus like before it was pretty like intense. For blush, I'm going to use the Covergirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush. It's in the shade Ripe and Ready, okay? And it's vegan. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm a little afraid, I'm going to put it on the back of my hand first. I don't know, I'd be so scared of cream blushes. This is the color, and I'm going to just tap it on with my finger so I can kind of control it, you know? Going good on top of the powder that I've already applied too. And then I'm gonna add like a touch to my nose just to give like a cute look. I don't know. So for highlight, I'm going to use the Revlon Skinlights Prismatic highlighter in the shade Twilight Gleam, and so we're going to pop this on our cheekbones. We want to glow. What do we want to do now? Oh, this is looking so good, guys. So the only non-drugstore thing that I'm going to use in this video is of course my lip pencil. I don't have a brown lip pencil that I like from the drugstore. I've tried a few that are actually this brown, but most lip liners at the drugstore are not this brown. Like they might be brown, but they're not this brown. So this is why I'm gonna use this, and I'm just using MAC Chestnut lip pencil. For lips, so we're going to go in with the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the shade Forever. I use between this one, this shade, and the shade Seduction. I toggle between those like all the time for like my nude lip color. And lastly, I guess all we need is like a setting spray, and let me see what I got. Okay, so we're gonna use NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Ooh, that's an intense spray. And let it dry. So this is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this drugstore tutorial. Let me know if you guys decide to recreate this look or what your plans are for this Valentine's Day. Make sure that you guys subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.